great start last year. I don't think he caught his first pass till game 5. How's he been this all season? What are you expecting from him?
Well, he's been better. Is he? Are we where we want him to be? No. Is he where we want him to be? No. But I think he realizes that there's a lot at stake, not just for him, but just for us as a team. His last go around, it's hard to believe it's his last go around, and I think he's focused on that. And so we're excited to get started in fall camp. I'm excited about, I hear a lot of talk about him, but we've got a room, I think, that can really benefit this football team. And so I'm excited to see how those guys produce and what that role looks like. I'm looking forward to the competition at fall camp.
You think Hudson's going to be very good or nah?
Very good or yeah. Well, I think he's going to be very good.
Yeah.
I know he's going to be very good because there's a lot of the things that you can already validate in a short time. I think that's the advantage in local recruiting or radius recruiting is you should know when a kid gets here on campus, you should know pretty much what you're getting.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a lot of surprises. Inevitably there's going to be, but obviously with him and knowing him since he's been in 7th or 8th grade, there's been very few surprises with who he is and what he is. Now, how's that translate to playing time and opportunity early on? It's going to be a battle. He's a rookie, and a rookie with really a very senior or veteran laden group. So that'll create a challenge for him, but there'll be plenty of opportunities in fall, long camp, and we really like where he's at so far, but let's go play football now.
If I remember right, Hunter, when he came in, he was asked to be kind of the guy right away. Having a veteran group like that, is that going to help bring him along?
Should. Yeah, I mean, there's benefits to both sides. I mean, you're right. I mean, I think it took Hunter, I remember it vividly. One of the things we weren't sure about. Now, think about how much things have changed in 5 years, right? Or 6 or 7. When Hunter came here, we could not have anything to do with them in the summer. Nothing. We could not meet with them. We couldn't watch them work out. So everything we had heard about him was just secondhand information, right? So really, the first time we got a chance to work with him was when the first day of two-a-days. And he looked good running routes. We knew that was going to be the case. One of the things that we weren't sure about, that Jim and Cheney and overall we were interested to see how he was going to react to the run game in our pro-style run game offense. Obviously, that was going to be a critical point, and it took us a whopping about 3 plays the first day of pads to figure out. Not that he was a perfect blocker, but really at the end of the day, here's the deal about blocking, right? So, especially at that position, it's about ability and want to, okay? It comes down to those two things. Sure, is there some technical things there that you can polish and help a guy? Yeah, but really at the end of the day, it comes down, do you have the ability to block? And then do you have the desire to block? And if you have those two things, you can do it, And it was easy to see with him that A, he had the ability, and B, he had the desire to want to do it. And after that, it was, it was easy from there. And I don't mean that to say that, people to say, oh, I remember against so-and-so, he got beat and we gave up a TFL. I mean, that stuff, shoot, guys, that happens with offensive tackles blocking defensive ends in this league, much less with tight ends that are 250 pounds blocking defensive ends in this league. That's going to happen. That's football. But it's about ability and want to.
Barry, CJ O'Grady, you happy with where he is?
Yeah, I am. We want more. Happy, I don't know. And that there's always more. There's more for everybody to give, but him in particular, more focus, more attention to detail, more effort. There's always more. But obviously, if we don't see the best version of him this year, then something's wrong. If you don't see the best version, with his attitude, his effort, his intentionality about learning and developing the mental side of his game, and these are all things he's done, but he can do them to a higher standard. We have a saying in our program that our standard is best, and we want him to be at his best this coming fall. And for him to get to play his best, he's got to approach practice and meetings and all the things off the field to his very best.